Hi everyone, it is me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about when someone makes a big deal about what borrowed names you call, you know, the Sailor Moon cells from. Because there are some folks out there who make a big deal about the names, and they, you know, about the Hellenish or Latinish or Frenchish or Spanish or Farsius or have you as borrowed names, and they're like this. What the fuck? Jordan, you can't call her Serena. Her name is Usagi. Well, if I want to call her Serena, I can, because that's what her name was in a Deke, English offshoot. In the Cloverway, English offshoot. Alright? If you want to call her Usagi, go right ahead. And I can call her Serena. I don't want to hear all this about how, oh, my wisdom has been slighted, those are the wrong names, or whatever things you other Sailor Moon followers say to shame anyone who either likes the Deke or Cloverway English offshoot of Sailor Moon instead of liking the Viz offshoot. You're not a true Sailor Moon follower if you're going to calling them by those by either the Latinist, Frenchist, Hellenist, Spanish, Farsius, or Hivuist borrowed names. Well, that's your belief. But if I watched it Sailor Moon back in the day and still watch it now and have some of the dolls and write follower tale, lover, write tales and sagas and tales about it, I think that makes me a Sailor Moon follower. And if I got some stuff on film and some stuff on disc, that makes me a Sailor Moon follower. I don't know why some of you folks out there always make a big deal about the names. If I want to call them Serena, Darian, Amy, Ray, Lita, Mina, and Rini, and Amara, Michelle, and Tissa, I can do that. I have that right. If you want to call them by their Dawnlandish names, that some of them I'm not really that good with, then go right ahead. That's your own business. But you have no right to tell me what names to call them or what offshoot of Sailor Moon to watch or follow. The truth is, I watched all three. I watched many of them. I watched the Deke and Cloverway. I watched the Viz. Hell, I watched PGSM, the live work. And at the end of the day, those are the names I called them by. I only watched those. So don't come on your way to say that I've only watched one offshoot of it and I didn't watch the others. Well, you can't you gotta go by those names. Why do you call them by those names? Because those are the names in the Deke and Cloverway world, and those are the names I choose to call them. I don't know why you're making a big deal out of it. I don't know why you make a big deal out of it when I call her Serena Victoria Kemble or Serena Usagi Tsukino. I don't really make a big deal out of it, but you seem to do. Some of you Sailor Moon followers out there seem to make big deal out of who gets called what. I don't know why. I didn't slight your wisdom. And if you want to call her, you call her whatever you want to call her. I'll call her Serena because that was her name in the Deke and Cloverway world. And that's the show that I watch. Those are the ones I'll watch more and more than the other ones. And I got that right. You don't have the right to tell me what I cannot call, what I should or should not be calling them. Well, first off, Naiko Takeuchi, or Takiguchi, or however you say her kin name, I don't think she cares what folks are calling them either. Alright? So don't work that as your forgiveness. 2, I have the right to call them when I want to call them. And if you can't handle it, that's your bind, not mine. You know. Yeah, well, you're slighting my wisdom. I am not slighting your wisdom. I don't know why you would think that. If I want to call her Serena, then I'm calling her Serena. And that's the end of it. If I want to call them Darian and Amy and Ray and Lita and Mina, or Amara, Michelle, and Tissa, well, then that's what I'm calling them. And Rini, that's what I'm calling them. And if you can't handle that, that's too bad. Yeah, there are some in the Sailor Moon followership who want to make a big deal over what borrowed names folks are calling them. They always go around and tell everybody, oh no, call them by their Dawnlandish borrowed names. Don't call them by their Latinist, Frenchist, Hellenist, Spanish, Farsiest, or Hebrewish borrowed names. As almost if they think they have the right to tell you what borrowed names to call them by and what not borrowed names to call them by. Well, you don't. Anyway, that's all the time I got. If you like this film, then I will follow me over here at the Jordan Long Fairway. What's the other film he made yesterday over here? It's a good one. You'll like it. Even if I forget the name of it. I, Jordan Milan Long, and I'll see you all later. Bye.